Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. So this video is all for everyone that have got Aries in their Sun, Moon or rising signs or Venus signs. So I'm going to tell you what cards you've got, and then I've got separate other tarot cards then to clarify why these cards have come up for you in June. Just a disclaimer, because if these don't happen to you in June, this can happen to you any time, you know. Everything's not set in stone. You know, we've all got free will. Things can just, you know, get in between to stop things happening, so to speak. So just to let you know. So the first card we have for you is the Death card. Then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Then we've got Two Cups in reverse. Seven of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Reverse Knight of Swords. Reverse Four of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. The Lovers. King of Cups. And the Four of Cups. So I'm going to start first with the Death card. So the Death card is all about transformation that is going to be happening for yourself. So you may be going through a good phase, and there's going to be some endings for a new beginning to come forward for you. So maybe an end of a relationship, end of a work commitment or anything like that. So that's with the Death card we've got. So then we've got the reverse Ace of Swords. So this is all about some stress, also to do with some mental blockages that you've got going on, and could be to do with anxiety or depression, so to speak. Also this can be to do with a poor judgment of character, so judging someone just because of the way they are. You know, you don't judge a book by its cover, as they say, and that's what I got for some of you, not all of you. But also this is the card of dishonesty, so you may be dishonest about, you know, to yourself about certain things, or you're being dishonest in general with others, or someone's going to be a bit dishonest with you. Then we've got the reverse Two of Cups. For some of you, this is, you know, an end of a relationship. This could be just a breakup in general, a separation, a divorce. Also this can be to do with a no interest with another person, so to speak. So you may have someone coming forward that is interested in you and you're not interested in them, or vice versa, so to speak. And this can also be to do with an argument with a lover or someone that has got feelings for yourself, so to speak. Then we've got Seven of Wands, which is all to do with, you know, some frustrations, also to do with, you know, some blockages, like with the mental blockages, you know, things going on in your head and it's blocking the way you think. But also this can be a competition, being very, very competitive with someone, you know, and arguments with people. Not just that, it can be to do with fighting for someone that you want. You know, you want someone, you want to fight for it, but things is getting in the way. But also for some of you, this could be someone or yourselves that have had a conviction, you know, with the law, you know, getting locked up into prison, so to speak, you know, criminal type of intentions. But also I'm seeing a lot of aggression around you. Then we've got is the Three of Pentacles. So this is about, you know, collaborating with someone or something, or to do with a job, you know, some teamwork, or else, you know, just get together type of thing, and doing some work. Excuse me, it could could be a work on a house, or it could be just, you know, working with others in general. But also this can mean, you know, a third party situation. You know, you could be working for someone and then you could be like doing things on the side. Or also this can be to do with a relationship and someone getting involved. Then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is all about a cruelty. Someone is can be a very cruel nature. They can be a bit violent when they want to, but also they can do things deliberately to get someone's attention. And that's where all the arguments and everything, you know, all competitive things come together. We have then is the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands in reverse. So this is about someone, you know, moving out, going to be moving on, leaving home, and you know, this can be to do with a lot of arguments. You know, just getting out of it. You just don't want it anymore. You say enough is enough, and just leave. So this could be you or your person. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles then. Oh, sorry guys, I missed the Three of Swords. You got the Three Swords. So Three Swords is all to do with, you know, a betrayal, a heartbreak, you know, feeling loneliness. So your partner or yourselves being betraying one another, and that's where it's making you feel, you know, sad and lonely, and you know, you haven't got no one, so to speak, anymore. So yeah, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles, this is all about, you know, someone's going to come in, a new person's going to come in, they're going to offer you everything, they're going to offer you to trust them, and for you to trust them, and they're going to bring a lot of prosperity and everything that will make you happy, so to speak. So they're going to come forward for you. And then, as we got then, is the Lovers. So this is to do with a new relationship for some of you. And with this, you know, it could be to do with sexuality. So basically, it could be, you know, a woman and a woman and a man and a man. You know, transgender. Not against anyone of that. But this is a card of sexuality as well, so it don't matter. It just means, you know, you need to know some of your values. You need to know your values as well. You, not that you expect that, and you know you can get better. You can get better than this person that's been treating you wrong. So this is the new Lover.
It's 17 hours.
A lot more than expected. So then we've got then is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is all about, you know, being emotionally balanced. So this person, they've got a lot of emotions, but they all balance. So whatever happened to them in the past, you know, is all done and dusted. They've had a fresh start, they have a new perspective on life, and they're expecting you to come forward and help you out with everything with yourself. You know, they're willing to give you heaven, you know, earth, the stars, whatever. They're going to lay it out on the plate for you. Are you going to accept it? That's down to yourselves. Sorry about that, my phone's just going really chaotic. Yeah, then we've got the reverse, the Four of Cups. So the reverse Four of Cups, you know, is all about a new outlook on life, you know, a new option in life, a new direction and a new path. So you may be taking this new direction with this new person, going down this new path that you want, or you could be having your own new business as well. So, the clarifying cards, the cards that is behind the Death card. We have the reverse Knight of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Devil card. So I'm going to start first with the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, this is to do with, like I said, you know, a violent or a cruel person that you're with, you know, and they've been very deliberately doing things, you know, they're very determined for you not to get who you want to in life. They just want to mess everything up for you, so to speak. So then we've got then the Two of Wands. So there was some progress going on. There was some manifestation that you wanted to do things. You was on the right path. you know, you've seen everything in front of you that you needed and what you wanted. And then someone coming along then being very jealous, you know, being a troublemaker, you know, being ignorant, and then there's feeling of hopelessness that nothing's going to happen, nothing's going to achieve for you. But then you started confronting yourself, all your feelings, everything, you started confronting yourself, saying, I can do better. And you can. And then that's how the death card come out then, saying new beginnings. So everything that was tying you down is not going to be tying you down anymore. So then we had the Ace of Swords reverse card. So the clarifying reasons behind that was the Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So the Queen of Swords, this is a total honest person. So this is about a person that's very, very quick thinking. Whatever perspective they see it, they say it. They just know everything that whatever goes on or was to come, they're going to say it. You know, not going to hold back, they're just going to say it. They just say the total honest truth. Then we've got like a young person coming forward, but this could be to do with yourself. You know, you're going to end up, you had a new enterprise, you were a student, you had everything that you needed to offer, and you started manifesting a good lot of things. And that's how the Ace of Swords in reverse come about. Then you had the Two of Cups card then in reverse. So this card then was all to do with had a clarifying card. So these are the cards that's behind it. These are the reasons why the Two of Cups in reverse come about. So there is the Four of Pentacles you had. Then the reverse Judgment, Knight of Cups in reverse, Four of Swords, reversed Hangman, reversed Hangman, and then the Six of Pentacles, then reversed Knight of Wands. So I'm going to start first with Four of Pentacles. So this is also with money improvements, you know, and money coming your way. Also this is to do with, you know, some stability. You had some stability in your life, and you had some security. You just felt like content with yourselves. Until then, reverse Judgment. So this reverse Judgment is all about, you know, fearing change. You didn't want to change things, but then you thought, oh my god, I don't know what to do. You know, you didn't know what, you know, you didn't know what paths to go down. You didn't know what to accept. You didn't know what was going to happen if you did do this new path that you was going down, so to speak. You know, but also there is a few denials. You know, you're denying yourself, so to speak. You know, deep down you was good enough to do something, but you just kept denying yourself. Then we had which was the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this is all about, as I say it and how I see it, a moody jerk face. This is about a person, you know, they can be very moody, they can be arsehole, so to speak. Excuse my language. But yeah, this is to do with unrealistic expectation, expecting things to come to you or that come to them, so to speak. Thinking, yeah, you're gonna have this car, but how are you gonna, you know, pay for it when you've got shit buttons, so to speak. But yeah, it's just having unrealistic expectation, expecting things that is out of fantasy. Then you had the Four of Swords. So this is about, you know, you had some rest, you had some recuperations, you know, you had time to think about things. Then you had the reversed Hangman, which is all about a bit of selfishness. You could have been feeling like a victim, or someone was being a traitor to yourselves, or you was being a traitor to someone. Then you had the Six of Pentacles, so someone come in, they was being very generous, they give you a helping hand, they offered you money, you was receiving it, or possibly you was the one that was giving out the generosity. Leading then to the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands then is all in reverse, sorry. a very chaotic person. They got a chaotic nature, a chaotic type of personality for themselves. They're very impulsive, very needy. They just expected a lot of sexual activity, some sexual excess. That's what lead then to the Four of Swords. Next then we've got is a Seven of Wands clarified. So we had the Three of Cups and the reversed Hierophant. So the Three of Cups was all about to do with friendship, a community, a gathering, a celebration, or a friendship or a get-together that had happened. And then, you know, there was problems then with the society or the authority. It could have been yourself or this other person that was like doing criminal activities, getting themselves, how can I say, just in the wrong, around the wrong people, around all the negativity when you shouldn't have been. You know, they just saw everything, everything was bad, you know, had to do bad things just to get where they wanted to be in life. Then we had the Three of Pentacles clarifying, so these are the reasons behind the Three of Pentacles. So you had, wait a minute, yeah, I had them the wrong way around. So we had the Temperance, reverse Two of Swords, Strength, Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, the Devil card, reversed Hangman. So with the Temperance, this is all to do with, you know, a balance. You needed a balancing out both of your mental and your physical aspects of life. And also you may have had some health issues. So you needed to, you know, balance out, you know, your healthy eating, your diet, and what your everyday living was, what it was like. Then we have the Two of Swords then in reverse. This is all about some confusion, some indecisions that you had to make. Maybe this was to do with that person, you know, that was a bit toxic in your life. You need to do some, decisions, but you just couldn't do it because you were so confused about the situation in general anyway. Then you had the Strength card, so this can be to do with the confrontation you had with people, but also this is all to do with, you know, having some patience. You had a lot of patience to be around some certain things. You know, you had compassion, you had some self-control, yeah, and you know, you just knew that you had to, you know, have strength and have the patience, you know, to do all that you wanted to do, you know, just waiting for the right moment, for the right time for you to start things. Then you had the Eight of Cups, so this is all about, you know, many problems and turning you back on something that, you know, no longer serves you. So this is all to do with, you know, escape. So you may have escaped from something. This could have been escaping from the law or escaping from this toxic person or toxic persons that you was around. You have to escape, you know, but also there was a lot of disappointments. You know, it could be to do with your money that you had coming in, you know, you didn't have enough money coming in, or you finished that person, and since you finished that person, you didn't have nothing, you know, you didn't have that money that you had when you was in that relationship. Then you had with the Two of Wands, you started having some progress, and you had a lot of things that you wanted to plan, you know, for your future, and you had a lot of discoveries, you know, all about yourself. You discovered things about yourself that you'd never know, or you discovered things that you thought was too good to be true as well, or discovering things that you thought, that's it, that's what I want to be like, that's what I want to do, so to speak, that's what business I want to do, that's the path I want to go down, and that's the path I'm aiming to go. Right, then you have the devil card. So this is all about, you know, jealousy as well. There is some selfishness and feeling like a victim. That's how this come about. Then you had the reversed hangman. This is all about selfishness and feeling like a victim as well. Sorry, I said that wrong. The devil, you know, is some ignorance and hopelessness, needing to be freed mentally and physically from wherever chains and stuff that you had that's making you feel the way you felt. This card, I meant to say, this is all to do with selfishness and feeling like a victim, or to do with traitors. Right, the Three of Swords clarify the reasons behind that. We had was the Three of Pentacles and the reversed Sun. So there was a third party member that was around you. You know, this, whatever was going on, there was another person, you know, or collaboration, or to do with teamwork, you know, is someone planning things against you, so to speak. And then with the reverse sun is all about having some delays and some temporary depression, so going through our depression phase, or also just like waiting on something, waiting on someone, or waiting on some results, or just waiting for something to happen. Then we had was the Knight of Swords reversed. So the reasons we had behind that then was the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this card is also to do with some punishment, or someone being caught, you know, being caught in the act. But also this can be to do with making amends with someone, making amends with your previous partner or with a friend, or just in general making amends with someone or something. Then we had the Four of Wands in reverse. The reasons the reasons behind the Four of Wands in reverse coming out for you. We had the Justice card in reverse. So this card is all about someone being very dishonest, some unfairness that have been happening. This can be to do with legal problems as well, or some lawsuits against you or against someone else. Then we had was the clarifying of the Ace of Pentacles. So the reasons behind that we had was the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this is all about, you know, sloppy work, you know, no team support, no work support, not having any support in general at all with anyone or anything. The clarifying reasons behind the Lovers we had was the Hierophant. So this is all to do with beliefs, or to do with some education, or like college or school, or a tutor, or just someone in general that's higher than yourself, like a teacher. There's the reasons how things was the way it was. Maybe you met this new lover through school, through college, through work, through church, so to speak. So then with the King of Cups clarified, so the reasons behind the King of Cups that you've had was the Hangman. So this is, you know, time to let go of a certain situation or someone, but then also having to sacrifice yourself or sacrifice something in order to be with this person. Then you had with that then was the Ace of Cups also. So this card is all about compassion and intimacy that you will have with this person as well, leading up to the King of Cups. So it's all to do with that love, that compassion, you know, just that intimacy, that just being that closeness with that person. Then with the reverse Four of Cups clarified, we had is the Moon. So this is all to do with some fears. This can be to do with some illusions and imagination, seeing things that basically wasn't there, but you've seen everything around it. So you're just thinking, oh my god, it was all illusion. You know, just people just made me feel that way, made me see things that way. And they know like that, you know, it's just a mask. That person had a mask all along. They wasn't that nice person. they were someone harsh instead, you know, they were toxic in the end. Then you had the King of Swords there, and this is all about a clear thinking person, very, very intellectual. They've got everything up here. They think up here. No, they just plan things, they think things, and they do it. That's how they work. Then the last card then we had is the Page of Swords. And this is all about a curious person, very energetic person, but younger than yourself. You know, they just kept spying and they just thought that was the way, you know, they can see things. They just literally prowling around you, so to speak. Very, very curious. And then we did have the Hanged Man as well. So that's all about letting go and having some sacrifice around that as well. So everybody, let's watch this video. That is all of the cards, all the meanings around the cards and what's to happen. Like I said, there's no rules set in stone. You know, it could be a little tiny minute thing that can change that course, you know, change the way you go on your path. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and you know, how can I say, I just hope you're all doing well. Actually, you know, stay safe, and if it did resonate with you, please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see more content. Yeah, just stay safe, stay home. Bye.